Welcome back to TechnoSurgeon YouTube channel. So today we are having the news regarding AMD Ryzen 9 1750X exact, and it can boost up to very high frequencies even without using liquid nitrogen. Yeah, you heard it right, it can boost up to the frequency on an AIO. So which is pretty insane, like it is literally breaking all of the records as of now for the highest frequency and without any liquid nitrogen. So yeah, you can do it in your own system as well. As you can see on the screen here, Ryzen 9 1750X can boost in single core in R20 and multi-core score very high, and it has been achieved by Samsung. So yeah, and it can go as high as 5.5 GHz on all cores and complete several benchmarks runs. So yeah, the company XO team was able to push a Ryzen 9 1750X as high as 5.5 GHz on all cores and only with AIO and not with liquid nitrogen. So yeah, it is pretty insane to see like these parts can go as high. And Tom Apisek has found out like Ryzen 9 1750X can go as high as 7.2 GHz on one of its core. So yeah, pretty insane clocks by Ryzen 9. As we all know, like it is a new architecture, so it is going to get that voltage and that performance, and along with it, it has higher TDP compared to previous gen. So yeah, it is to be expected. Moving on, we have news regarding RTX 4090. Like what they showed us in the presentation regarding Nvidia in today's games and next generation, we saw a major uplift of 2 times in performance, but it is with DLSS 3 and with ray tracing. But when we say at the native frames per second, we don't see major improvements compared to RTX 4080, 4090 and 3090 Ti. Like it is almost similar, like maybe 20% uplift. That is over generation to generation. Like if we say we are using 4K at its native frames without any ray tracing or stuff related to it, we can say it's similar to the previous generation, but where it shines is ray tracing performance. Along with it, the DLSS 3 support which it comes with, which increases the ray tracing frequency, like ray tracing FPS, and it doesn't get some major downsides which you get with RTX 3090 or 3090 Ti. Like ray tracing is not that good in it, you get a dip in frames, but with 40 series you don't see that many dips. Like you can get a stable 60 frames per second with ray tracing enabled. So yeah, the next generation is nice, but in today's games it doesn't perform that well, which they should have pointed out, but they didn't point it out. But maybe in the future, like RTX 4090 will be more optimized, and maybe we can get better performance from it in native also, without the use of DLSS 3. So yeah, we just have to wait and watch. Like the claim of 4 times performance is there with ray tracing enabled, but it's not there at the same time in native frames per second. So yeah, it is similar to 30 series, but it is not similar to 30 series at the same time. And we know like DLSS 3 is only working on RTX 40 series as of now. Maybe they will backport it to 30 series later down the line, maybe in an year or so, but right off this moment it is only available for RTX 40 series. So you need to have the latest generation of graphics card to use this frames, and as you can see, it gets a pretty massive uplift with DLSS 3 at 40p. So yeah, moving on, we have news regarding AMD, not AMD but RTX 4090, and it is being retailing for a very high price compared to, like it is retailing for close to 2000 euros as of now, which is higher than projected 1500 euros or $1500. But do not, like it is adding VAT on top of the European pricing, but it also means like it is way higher in Europe compared to anywhere else in the world. And we know like the euro pricing is way less compared to dollars as of now, but yeah, it is pretty massive increase in pricing compared to what it was launched for. Like 1949 euros is too high compared to 1500. So but the gamers who want it will take it at that price also. So yeah, it is indeed that claim like which we were seeing. At the same time, like and EVGA dropped out along with it, the pricing is not stable. Like they go for the performance instead of pricing for the 40th generation, like gamers will buy it, and it has been in the position when we have the GPU shortage and crypto increase. So yeah, let's see what happens, but we can get it cheaper also later down the line if you are waiting that long. But yeah, let's see. Moving on, we also have news regarding AMD Ryzen Ryzen series, mostly Ryzen 7000. Along with it, the Ryzen 7000 tops uh, reviews and benchmarks, and as you can see on the screen here, it easily demolishes everything in its path. Like Ryzen 9 7950X is pretty awesome to see, like in single core, multi-core frequency and multi-threaded performance. As you can see in this, it clearly beats Ryzen i9 12900K, Ryzen 9 5950X, and yeah, we do note like 13th gen is right on the way, but it is 42% higher in legacy integer and 30% faster in legacy floating point, and that is using any AVX 512 codecs. So it is indeed a massive improvement compared to previous generation in native. And with AVX 512, it demolishes everything in its path, and it is overall 60% higher compared to previous generation with one test. So yeah, with one test, and in one test specifically, it is 2 times faster than previous generation. So yeah, indeed Ryzen 9 7950X is pretty massive. And aggregated CPU score is also very high compared to i9 12900K, but at the same time 13th gen is on the way, so we need to wait and see how it is. And for price to performance, Ryzen is pretty good, like regarding the pricing which it goes for as of now. So what do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. So subscribe to the channel for more tech news. Subscribe to the channel, and I will meet you in the next one. Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. For more technology news, this place, this is where it gets. So yeah, peace out.